What's up, guys? It's John Muscarello from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new to the channel, I am a six-figure Amazon seller, and I also sell on eBay. I sell mostly books and media, and today I am going to get into a book that sold for $850 on eBay. I'm going to kind of break down, who it was by, what it looks like, how we found the book, and yeah, some other insights to kind of how we go about finding these books, listing them, and kind of the wild payment story, how that went. So here we go. Here's the book. It's called The Good Soldier. You can see here, it was in a limited edition. You can see that right there. The slipcover is kind of beat up a little bit. But most of the time when you get these books, they don't have the slipcover. The book is actually in really great shape. Kind of a cool cover, the green. There's that. So this was by Ford Maddox. Ford. There you go. From the research I did, he was a novelist and poet. So the really unique part about this was that the book was signed. So you'll see his signature there. And then it is also a limited edition. So if I remember correctly, it says this limited edition. This book is number 181 out of 300. So it was crazy. Like the pages are this book was probably barely read. This book was found in a Gaylord of books. If you don't know what that is, it's a huge box of books, about 1,000, anywhere from 700 to 1,500 books that come in there, depending on how big the box is. It's a big, basically, pallet of books. It was in pretty good condition, a little wear on it. But yeah, so I listed, so I don't know, to be honest, if I even want to put this aside, because I am not familiar with, the author, but, my helper thought that this could be a little rare book. He's been pulling things that are dated early 1900s. This was 1915, and anything from the 1800s. And the kind of the new eBay process I'm doing is he's doing the initial research. Anything that's pretty much like $25 or $30 and above, I will look at the links and then decide what we're going to list. And he came across this book and he's like, oh, look, it looks like it's one. There's only 300 of them. This looks like 181. And then he saw that it was signed. And now sometimes this doesn't mean anything at all. There weren't, I'm trying to think, if there were any eBay listings on it. I don't know. But I was able to find on the internet that this sold for, I think it was $728, maybe about a year ago. But there's nothing else, obviously, on eBay or any of the other sites. I think one of the sites had it listed for like $2,500. It might have been like Abe Books or one of those sites. The pricing at those sites are kind of, I don't know how accurate or good they are. But I know for a fact that this book sold for $728. I listed it for $1,250. I asked my good friend Common Ground Finds on Instagram. He specializes in antique books, selling them on eBay. He said that Ford Maddox, he's a really collectible author. And this is weird that he said the signature is key. There were the Good Soldier books. There were a couple first edition. So this is a little different. This is a limited edition. That we're selling for, I think one was selling for $2,000. The other one was selling for maybe $1,500. So I put it right in the middle at $1,200. I had no idea what I would get. I knew, yeah, it would have been great to get 1200, and I don't know if I held out whether I would have got 1200 or not. But this right here, I mean, for $850, I paid probably $700 for all the books. So I'm not going to be greedy and hold out for, and I don't even know if it will go for that much. But knowing that it went for $728, I figured $850 was right in that ballpark. And my friend Comic Good Finds was saying that the first edition should sell for more. And so since this is a limited edition, you know, he wasn't sure what I would get, but I got $850. So basically I got an offer out of the blue. Usually I will make offers anytime like someone's interested in something. In this case, someone reached out to me and they put their offer in at $850. One of the scariest parts about eBay is just because someone makes an offer, if you accept it, basically the product is deemed sold, but that doesn't necessarily mean the person pays right away. And in this case, the person did not. And I hate that because you don't know if they are going to pay. This is a really high ticket item. I didn't know if the guy just threw out the offer and was just like, oh, he'll never accept this. And then when I did, he was like, oh, like now I got to get this money together to pay for it. That is one of the biggest problems, in my opinion, with eBay. They do not, like, if I accept the offer, you should pay right away, just like any other platform or the platforms I usually sell on, like Amazon. So I reached out to him, and I'm going to make another video about this. I'm also going to link to the eBay process that we're using right now, so you guys, if you want to get into that. But I'm going to read you an email. So usually if someone doesn't pay for something, I send them an email via eBay, and I'll just be like, hey, we're ready to ship your item. Like, we can't wait to get it to you, but eBay won't let me print the label until I have payment. Can you pay today? And that will usually trigger payment, but I'm going to do another video on that. Let me just pull this message up real quick. The message was like kind of like, I was like, ooh, I don't know if this guy's going to pay or not. Let's see. Okay, so I just said to him, I hope you're having a great day. So he said to me, thanks so much for accepting my offer. This is a very big and exciting purchase. We had a wild storm here today, which took down a huge old tree and knocked out the power till now. I had to raid the cash strongbox and get the money into the bank tomorrow, Thursday, and then I will PayPal you. Thank you. So I was just like, like that's interesting. I don't know, now that you don't need to use PayPal on eBay anymore. I guess maybe that's his preferred method to pay. The one thing that did stick out to me is his metrics were insane. He has over 21,000 ratings, and he has 100% ratings. So I did figure that he would pay for it. It was just like one of those things. It's like my biggest eBay sale to date. And yeah, it's like, is it going to go through? Is it not going to go through? Probably, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, I was actually got an offer for, I think it was like $400 for a book. And I was like so excited, and then the person didn't pay. But then it sold for full price, I don't know, maybe a month later. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you that book. Be on the lookout for Fordmatic's Ford, The Good Soldier. From what I've read, this is probably his most popular book, or a book that he's known for. And it goes to you just never know what you're going to find. Always research. Again, I don't know if I would have caught this one. I probably would have looked it up, because it is in a slipcase. Anything in a slipcase, I always put aside. There are some really profitable books. They're called Heritage Press. They always come in a slipcover. So I am definitely always put that stuff aside. But yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say, like, would I have caught this book, would I not have caught the book? But it goes to show, like, you know what? Having a helper is really paying off. They are really into doing the research. I tend to not have a lot of patience for stuff like this. I mean, you have to when you're doing eBay, but I don't enjoy it as much. I enjoy taking the pictures, getting the listing up, and obviously getting paid. But this was just an awesome find. I'm pretty sure this is my highest sale on eBay that I've ever had. I'm still on the hunt for at least $1,000 book. I would love to sell a book for $1,000. But yeah, that's kind of what I got for you today. I just kind of wanted to show you this book. I am going to do more videos about this book. I'm going to show you exactly how I pack it, and I will hopefully remember to put the link down to that when it is ready. And have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you soon.